What up everyone, it's your man X-Man87 here, bringing you another Marvel Legends video. And what I have for you today, we're gonna go over some of the predictions I have for the Marvel Legends fan stream happening this Tuesday, February 20th, 2024. And could we possibly see the next Marvel Legends Haslab teaser? So that is the title of the video, and we're gonna lead with that. But before we get into everything, if you could please leave a thumbs up, like, rating on the video, it'll help show your support for my channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Now with that said, let's talk about it. So it's pretty damn cold in my room today, so that's why you see me wearing this Magneto helmet beanie and this scarf that's acting like his cape. This was actually a Christmas gift from my wife, and it's like one of the best gifts ever. You guys know me, man. The key to my heart, Magneto. So like I said, we're going to lead with the title, which could we possibly see the Haslab teaser? And no, this ain't no clickbait BS or anything like that. Again, it's just a prediction, and honestly, you know me, I go off of patterns, and if we know anything about the Marvel Legends team, patterns is one important thing to follow because it tells a story which will eventually come to fruition. Okay, so last year their first Marvel Legends fan stream took place like the first week of March, right? In that very same live stream, they gave the first teaser for the Haslab, which we have come to know as Giant Man, right? So we're getting it earlier this year. We're getting it like the third week of February. So we could possibly see the first teaser for the Marvel Legends Haslab of 2024. And you might think, hey man, that might be a little too quick. No, not really, you know what I mean? Because I believe in one of the Giant Man fan streams, or one of the streams when it was already funded, I believe they said they were already in talks of the next Haslab for the following week. So, yeah, it's pretty much already being worked on, as we know. So I'm not saying we're going to get an official like confirmation or announcement. I'm just saying, I'm thinking we're going to get some sort of teaser. And last year we got the teaser, which was the annual program for the Avengers 60th, 60th anniversary. And, we all speculated it was Giant Man, I know some people said Avengers Mansion or Fing Fang Foom. No. It was going to be Giant Man for sure. And it was. And so this year, I've talked about what I thought the Haslab could be for 2024. And I said it could possibly be Spider-Man 90s animated series theme related. Because we already had an X-Men Haslab, right? The Sentinel. We already have the Avengers, Giant Man. We already have Fantastic Four, with Galactus. So I'm thinking we should get something for Spider-Man, right? We need a big centerpiece display for Spider-Man. And I always said, hey, they could either go with the Tri-Spider Slayer, which I really want to see. That would be my most wanted for Spider-Man, or a Daily Bugle Haslab, right? A nice diorama building that's, completely 3D physical interactive, let it be modular, move pieces around and stuff, make it customizable where, the Daily Bugle letters, you could replace that and put like an Avengers logo to make it, like an Avengers Mansion. Something like that would be really cool, and that would be a really cool follow-up after a Giant Man Haslab because, you put a building next to Giant Man. You got a really cool display right there, back to back. I think that would be pretty freaking neat. But the more I think about it, the more I feel like they might go back to X-Men. Now, we already had the X-Men 97 trailer released, which I can't stop watching, man. I've watched that like 100 times over, probably more. I lost count. And I'm excited for that. So, I don't know, man. I feel like we should get something Spider-Man themed. And we're getting Spider-Man themed merchandise this year. Obviously, they just revealed the Daredevil and Hydro Man 2-pack, but I don't know, man. Something's telling me in my gut they might go back to X-Men. And one of my top picks would be of course, Apocalypse, right? A big Apocalypse, like, you know, he doesn't have to be 2 feet tall. I think 20 inches would be fine. If he's bigger than that, like I said with Giant Man, 20 inches would be fine. But if he's bigger than that, hey, awesome, cool. There's a lot you could do with Apocalypse, man. I mean, so many weapons, having him big in size, like the Build-A-Figure that we have, he could just be, you know, like super upscaled, and having multiple weaponry limbs would be nice for tiers, but I think the best-selling tiers would be the Horsemen of Apocalypse, and I know additional figures will cost more, but man, this might be the only opportunity we could get the Horsemen of Apocalypse. And, you know, right now, I'm like, I don't care what the price is. Take my money, man. I want Apocalypse and his Horsemen. And if they come with their vehicles, oh, man, even better. Again, it would be pricey, but take my money. I'm down for that. I think people would be down for Apocalypse and his Horsemen, too, as a Haslab. But, you know, X-Men 97, we could possibly see, I mean, the Blackbird. You know, if they do the Blackbird for the X-Men 97, this way they don't have to go crazy and try to be true to scale for comics, you know? I mean, look, they could do the Blackbird, you know, at a reasonable size, reasonable price. Even though I think the reasonable price, I'm being realistic, it's going to probably be $600 to $700. I don't think it'll be $300, but I don't know. I don't think it'll be $400 either. But, you know, after seeing the G.I. Joe Dragonfly, that was $275. I don't know. You know, aerial vehicles is a little more budget friendly than like you know, making vehicles with wheels and treads and all that stuff. Anyway, look, the point for me is just to make, if they're making an X-Men Blackbird, just make it toyetic, man. Just make it where the figures can just fit inside the jet. That's all I'm asking for. Toy Biz did it with their 90s line, right? They did it toyetic. I mean, you can put your pilot at the cockpit. You got, I believe it was like 2-seaters in the middle, and then another person sitting at the back. I mean, it'll be a little bit larger. Obviously a lot larger than, you know, that Toy Biz one. But I feel like a lot larger to fit at least 6 to 8 X-Men members inside. I think it's doable. You know, listen, I got a lot of space in the ceiling, and I can hang up a good-sized Blackbird, hook up some fishing wires, and call it a day, man. I'm good. But, you know, they might make it with a flight stand for display purposes. I mean, that would be really nice, right? Having a flight stand, that would make sense for those that don't want to hang it up. Or have like a wall mount. That would be pretty cool, you know, seeing the Blackbird off to the side like that. I don't know, man. I just have this funny feeling. I'm not saying that's what it's gonna be. I wouldn't be surprised. That's all I'm saying. If there was another one I have to go with, Final Form Onslaught. If there was another X-Men Haslab pick, Final Form Onslaught would be amazing. I mean, have him like in that big oversized scale. He was just freaking towering over everyone, like in the comic covers and what you saw in Marvel vs. Capcom. I you know, Toy Biz Build-A-Figure Final Form Onslaught was just not it. That was just way too tiny. So that would be awesome. And who knows if he's going to show up in X-Men 97. That would be awesome. I don't think we ever got Onslaught in an animation. Nah, I don't think we ever got him in an animated series or movies, you know. I'm not counting the video games like Marvel vs. Capcom, you know. I mean, a dedicated animated series or animated movie. That would be really, really awesome to see. And if they go into, you know, season 98 or whatever. I don't know if they plan on doing more seasons past 97, but we will see, and Onslaught is always a route they can take later on. And there's another one I could think, but I don't think it'll be a Haslab. And if they do it as a Haslab, I don't know if it'll be received well. and that would be the X-Men 97 series looking Sentinels, because we already had a Haslab Sentinel. Yeah, it's a modern one, and I'm not saying people wouldn't buy it. I mean, I know there are tons of fans that prefer those classic looking Sentinels and would buy it. I don't think it has to be a Haslab, though. That would just be redundant, right? 2 Sentinels as a Haslab, even though they're different looks. Man, that could be something retail. You know what I mean? They should try something like that for retail. The 150. Like I said, I love Giant Man. I don't think he had to be a Haslab though for 200. He could have been 150 to 200, and could have been he would have sold well. On a Hasbro Pulse site. So I think Sentinels, if they do X-Men 97 Sentinels, they do them like 20 inches, 150 to $200. That's a pill that's a lot easier to swallow. Plus, they have some Transformers Titan class figures that are like over 20 inches, and they're like $200, and there's a lot more engineering involved in those figures, so it's doable, man. So for a Haslab teaser, I don't think it's going to be anything outside of X-Men or Spider-Man. So as far as like a Fing Fang Foom, I don't think it's going to happen. It's going to be either X-Men or Spider-Man themed. That's just my educated guess. So I just want to keep it to 5 predictions in today's video. That was number 1. We'll go over the rest for an even more discussion. Let me take this off because it's getting hot now. So with Haslab out of the way, I think my next prediction would be Deadpool Wolverine movie figures. We definitely, oh man, after seeing that trailer, I'm so hyped. It's time to get Hugh Jackman in his yellow and blue tiger stripe outfit in the MCU, and I'm so happy he has that costume, and I think it's gonna make for awesome figures. We're hot off that trailer, so I definitely see Deadpool and Wolverine movie-based figures being revealed. I can't wait to see that Hugh Jackman Wolverine figure, man. I hope he has the mask and an alternate head, unmasked head. And I hope Hasbro doesn't play us out, man. You know them. They'll probably give us the solo Hugh Jackman Wolverine figure in his costume without the mask. And if we want the Wolverine figure with the mask, they'll probably throw him in with a 2-pack with Deadpool. And we'll have to spend like $50 to $55 in order to get that Wolverine with the mask. I really hope they don't do that. I really hope he comes, with the mask and without the mask. Deadpool will probably a little bit updated from the last movie Deadpool figure, and I love that figure. That's one of their best movie figures. And obviously he'll have, hopefully he'll have the, updated colors, that brighter red scheme. And hopefully they update the articulation. So I would definitely love to see like a double diaphragm joint for him. And hopefully a toe joint for him too. I don't think there's any movie figures with toe joints, right? Like I said, toe joints are not a necessity, but I feel like characters like a Deadpool, they need it. I'm not going to go into the other Deadpool movie characters I would like to see as figures. Obviously Colossus, Juggernaut, those would make for some awesome figures, but I just want to keep it simple, and I think Deadpool and Wolverine will be shown, and I'm hoping they are shown. Fingers crossed they are shown. All right, my next one would be Rachel Grey Phoenix. So I believe it was their last fan stream. That was the ending teaser, was this flame effect, this base flame effect. And, I threw a lot of names out there. It could be any fire-based type character, like Ghost Rider. It could be an Airwalker. Who knows? We don't know. All signs do lead to Rachel Grey Phoenix, and that would complete the Excalibur team, I believe. I think that was the last one needed, right? I'm pretty sure. And so, everyone in the comments are like, hey, Rachel Grey Phoenix is going to be Rachel Grey Phoenix. So, yeah, most likely. But again, like I said, it could be any fire-based type character. And if it's Rachel Grey Phoenix, man, I can't be mad at that. I like her look. I love that costume. That's a character that has been requested for quite a while now. So, I just can't believe... Man, I don't know, man. It just feels weird that we're getting Excalibur completed before X-Force, the 90s X-Force and X-Factor. We need Wolfsbane and Feral so bad, man. I don't know why Excalibur should take priority over those two teams. Again, I like Excalibur, but I feel like X-Force and X-Factor should have been completed first. All right, so that's like my third prediction. I want to keep it to 5. So my fourth one, since we're on the 50th anniversary of Wolverine, I do think we'll get another 2-pack. And if we're going to get a cool Wolverine reveal for the fan stream, I would love for it to be Albert and LCD. I think Albert would make for a phenomenal looking figure. I think they could kill it with the sculpt. Wolverine is one of their best body sculpts, and just seeing it, you know, with a lot of new tooling like Albert, that would just be freaking amazing. Another 2-pack for Wolverine would be cool is when a Magneto Wolverine 2-pack, when Magneto was ripping the adamantium out of his body. Oh, that would be cool. Oh, that would make for some cool effects, man. They would. That would be awesome. Of course, the Magneto needs to be like, they gotta get him right, man. Every Marvel Legends Magneto classic rendition is just not. It's just not it. They need to get his body right. You know, like that's the one thing that frustrates me so bad is all our Magnetos, the classic looking ones. They just look so weak. They look skinny, and Toy Biz was disproportionate as hell. Man, he's got to be the size of a freaking linebacker, like I said many times. You know, I want that Jim Lee build. Mafex did it right, or they were the closest to getting it right. So I just really hope we get, you know, the definitive 6-inch classic Magneto look for Marvel Legends, that is. But yeah, Albert and LCD would be so cool. I don't know how they would pull off LCD. She's just a little girl. I mean, I don't know how articulate she would be, if they'll make her like a Howard the Duck that just moves her arms and her waist. I don't know. But one thing's for sure is that I want an Albert figure, and those two would go together. Albert with my Reavers would look so damn cool on my display. Then my last prediction pick would be, well, March 7th, New Game Plus is going to be introduced for Spider-Man 2 and a few updates. So to capitalize on that hype for Spider-Man 2 again, I would love to see a Spider-Man 2 PS5 Venom. That would be absolutely amazing, and I hope he is properly scaled, because he would need to be about 12 to 13 inches, I would say, because that Venom was freaking huge, man. You look at the Hot Toys, a Hot Toys figure is 21 inches, and they're normally like, what, 12 inches? So yeah, he's got to be true to scale. I want to see that so bad. I know that would be an oversized deluxe, you know, if they do it, get the scale right and all that. And the reason why I'm thinking it might be Spider-Man 2 PS5 Venom is that I saw Rectangular's video, and shout out to Rectangular. I always say, if you want the best source for Marvel Legends news, you go. Just do me a favor right now. Just subscribe to his channel and watch his videos. This guy is always spot on. And, you know, I'm the type, I always tell you, I don't like being spoiled. I like to know. I like to see the figures when they're revealed. I don't like to know what figures are coming ahead of time. Because I love the element of surprise. I just want to see the figure revealed. I stay away from rumors. But I couldn't help myself. And I was just curious. I wanted to see what was coming out this year, because mainly 2023, like I said, I think this was 2023, in my opinion, was the worst year for the modern day Hasbro Marvel Legends, okay? And that's just my opinion, okay? You can disagree with it, that's fine, but that's just my opinion. I thought it was the weakest lineup of their, you know, since they, rebooted the line back in like 2014 or whatever. Only a quarter of Marvel Legends, about a quarter of Marvel Legends were good for that lineup of 2023. And 2024, what's been revealed so far, like, dude, everything they revealed for 2024 beat beats everything that came out in 2023, in my opinion. So that's why I was curious to see, okay, I want to see if 2024 is going to be even better and more of a banger. And you know, watching his video, yeah, I think in 2024 we're in good hands. It's going to be a much better year than 2023, that's for sure. And I'm happy about that, you know, because again, I love Marvel Legends. I might, you know, you guys see me criticize them, and just know that it comes from a place of love, you know, tough love, because I want to see the line thrive and be better. So anyway, I don't want to beat around the bush. Just to get to the point, when I saw his video, he did mention that there's going to be a few Venoms coming out. He doesn't know which ones. There might be an anniversary, I believe. Man, I don't want to, you know, put words in his mouth. But I'm just thinking, I could have sworn I heard something like there might be like an anniversary Venom figure. I don't know. But there's going to be a few other Venom figures. And I'm just hoping that one of those Venom figures are the Spider-Man 2 PS5, which I know he did say a Venom, we're going to get a new Venom for sure. He also mentioned the Spider-Man retro-carded Carnage figure, which I'm excited for because I would love to see an all-new sculpt. The last Carnage, they killed it. Not the VHS one, no. God, that was not the Sunfire body one. The one from the Venom pool wave, the all new sculpt with the tendril sculpted, that would be amazing, man. Like, yeah. So Spider-Man retro carded Carnage, that's gonna be awesome. So we'll see, man. We might get more Spider-Man animated series stuff. You know, I would love to see a Spider Carnage. You know, that's like got the tendril sculpted on him. Because the last one they just did like the swappable head and hands with the Scarlet Spider. Sensational Spider-Man body, and you know, we need those tendrils on the legs and the arms. I may do a video of the, you know, my top 10 most wanted Spider-Man animated series figures. I might do a video of that. If you guys want to see it, let me know. But yeah, Spider-Man 2 PS5 Venom, that's what I want to see. And I think that even if if all my predictions are wrong here in this video, as long as we have a good showing, as long as we have good offerings, that's all I can ask for, man. I'll be excited. I'll be sharing my enthusiasm with you guys on Tuesday. If it's not a good showing, then yeah, I'm going to voice my displeasure and let you know where they went wrong, where they could have, you know, taken things and made it for the better, make it for the better. So I could go on with a list of characters that I want to see revealed, like Exodus, Atuma, Lockjaw, you know, but I got a ton of Marvel Legends wishlist videos on my channel, so be sure to check them out. You already know which ones I want if you've seen those videos. But yeah, I'm very optimistic about Marvel Legends this year, more so than I was last year. Last year was pretty dreadful, and yeah, only a few highlights last year that got me very excited. But this year, yeah, I'm very excited, and I think it's going to be a very fun year for Marvel Legends in 2024. So with that said, now I kick it back to you. What do you think of my predictions? Which ones you want to see, you know, come to fruition? What are your expectations for a Haslab teaser if we get any? And let me know your predictions in the comments below, so that way we can chat about it. Thanks for watching another Marvel Legends discussion video. Please follow me on Instagram if you haven't already at xman87. Hit the notification bell so you always know when my latest videos are up. Share and subscribe if you're new. See you on the next video. Peace, peace. Also, before you go, remember one more thing. Magneto was right.